Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now at the plate, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. They say you win.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. And that one is inside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Willie Adames stands in. Just missed. One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And there's a ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Stays alive. Senga picks to first. Adames back in on a dive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. in there at the knees for a strike. The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Outside. Adames off of first with 2 away. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. And there's a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, called strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one way outside. 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor. And that is that. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, our starting pitcher in this one, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
That one's in there. 2-2 now. Almost got him.
Strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Adames the throw to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that one fouled off. That's down and in. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Three balls.
Jesse Winker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Vientos on second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here's Jesse Winker. A changeup missing. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They trail here 1-0. Top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Senga back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Oh, that one's behind him.
Oh. Okay.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. And he swings over the top there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list. Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. And he pumps it a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses. That's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. In there at the knees. 0-2.
One and two.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Got the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1.
To the right side. Slings to first. Lindor retired. That's the third out. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Late swing fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ground ball to the right side, and he can't come up with it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Walked his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Out there to center. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Adames at first, one gone. And that one is inside ball one. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So here's Wade now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late swing, foul to the left. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Senga over to first. Adames back on a dive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So the Giants leave one, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch, not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Doubled in his first AB.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, left field. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, center field. Lee has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He reached on a walk his first time. That one lifted to left. McRae in position, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Elliot Ramos. And ball 1. Ramos, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
So now 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one outside, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere and it's not foul.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Grant McCray now at the plate. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Smoked on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso, and that is the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 4th, and now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's inside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And misses inside. Out to short. Throw. Picked it first. Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Wait, right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Queens. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Senga back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Danny Young, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Nunez also throwing. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's down and away.
2-2.
Swings and misses. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one's upstairs, ball one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1-2.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, and that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. A walk, and he's also singled. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Misses off the plate, and the count now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chapman is gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr., 1 for 2. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. That one outside, and that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Mets 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're just not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball, and that's a pitch you have to be able to hit. Otherwise, pitchers get way too comfortable and confident that they can just throw it by you whenever they want to. The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
The next pitch misses. Full count now. Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. He's grounded out a couple of times. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. One down, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Juan Soto. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
It's through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. So up next, Mark Vientos. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Soto off of first with 2 away. On the ground.
Oh.
And that's just foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. That's a strike.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball 1.
And another ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. Way back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. And gone! He circles the bases. It's 4-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Webb, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find the zone.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
To short, could be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fitzgerald sizing this one up, and that is that. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order, and now Jung-Hoo Lee. He's already homered in this game.
Let's go, Ryan.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. Stanek, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So digging in, Willie Adames. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the pitch to Adames. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Man at first, 1 away. Stanek checks the runner.
Oh, he's safe.
And now it's even up. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 2 away. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Stanek with a move to first. And he's back in there. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And foul ball. Two outs. That misses. The count now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil has grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And he hits a ground ball right side onto first. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In there for strike 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The Mets trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And the Mets go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now here's the DH, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. On the ground right side, McNeil. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Just missed.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Mike Yastrzemski up here, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Bailey stands at first with one out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the third out. One left for San Francisco, and it remains 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto now.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Rogers back to work. Just off the inside edge. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 1-0. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
In the air, right side of the infield. Fitzgerald. And there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Outside. That's down and in.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 5-3. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Young.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Sean Reed Foley, preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Out to center. Corrals it. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Willy Adames. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Right down to shoot, and it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Off the batter's eye and gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 5-4.
The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And now Tyrone Taylor. That's outside. Ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
There's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
One-run game, bottom 9. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Off the plate, and that is ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Double play ball to second. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Walker out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This could end it. Ripped into center, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Jose Siri. 2 outs, runner on first. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. Miller keeping an eye on him. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.